In just over a month, Houston will host the country's largest pride parade in the South. It wasn't that long ago when being gay was still technically a crime in many states. Just 17 years ago, homosexuality was decriminalized in the Supreme Court decision, Lawrence versus Texas. Just 7 years ago, the High Court cleared the way for legal same-sex marriage. Although progress has been made, there's more work to be done. Pride parades around the world are meant to promote social and self-acceptance, among other things. Members of the LGBTQ community are our neighbors, our co-workers, and family members, defined by so much more than their sexual orientation. Joining us to share Pride Houston's mission this year are co-presidents Kendra Walker and Thasia Madison. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So many times people, if they don't know a certain community or don't think they know a certain community, they try to stick them in a box and assign them to a certain corner. You all are just normal people, as I mentioned. It's like our neighbors, our friends. But actually, let me back that up. You two are not normal, actually, Kendra. You began your IT career at NASA. You're now the owner of 2 IT consulting firms, Thasia, analytics and cloud computing specialist. I don't even know what that is. And the financial services industry after 10 years in the oil and gas industry.
Do like my mother say, we do computers.
We
do computers.
Yeah, because she can't define all this. Like, they do computers. All right. I'm going to start with you because your coming out story oftentimes dictates where you go for advocacy. And, you know, I feel like it's better today, but everybody's story is very personal. Their journey is different. For you, what was it like? Because you were a preacher's kid.
Yes, I was a preacher's kid. So for me, I didn't stay in the closet. In fact, I didn't spend a day in the closet. I literally called myself falling in love, and I just brought her home and say, hey, meet my new girlfriend. And it was like a volcano erupted.
They're like, girlfriend or girlfriend?
Yeah, I will say this, though. It does get better. You know, it was a 10-year journey, but they came around, you know, but yeah. So I would say for me, it was just very exciting. And then I got hit with realism, like, girl, you're a whole preacher's kid. What did you think was going to happen? But, you know, it was out there then. I didn't want to go back in I was never going in the closet. So, yeah.
All right, Thasia?
Well, my coming out story was a little different. I actually was outed by a family member to my dad, and it was scary, but I didn't hide or deny it. I actually chose to lean in. And
is it a sense of relief? Like when you find, okay, it's out there now, I have nothing to do but move forward.
Yeah, it's more liberating when you choose courage and strength to actually validate your identity and who you truly are.
Yeah. And then you're able then to also understand somebody else's journey, take them by the hand and move them forward. Rights Are Human Conference, that is something that, is it Thasia that you came up with, the Rights Are Human Conference, which Rights Are Human. Tell us about that.
Well, one of the visions that I had for Pride Houston is that we would be more in the community, doing more community activism, engaging with other LGBTQ orgs in the city of Houston, and making a bigger impact, not only in Houston, but abroad.
Yeah.
And so with the Rights of Human Conference, it's actually like a symposium where the community comes together and we brainstorm ideas on how to solve the issues that impact the LGBTQ community. So it's the community for solving issues for the community, by the community.
Yeah, lesbians of color. You know, it's interesting because everybody has a different, even within the gay community, it's not the LGBTQ, and did I miss one? Wait, right, community, it's not just one thing, right? There are all kinds of things that are nuances that mean you're dealing with different things.
So Lesbians of Color, shout out to Lock Nation. That is a group that I started in 2013, and that was because I didn't see anyone like me. Like you said, I felt like I was a normal person. Yeah. I was in corporate America, I was out, but I didn't see me represented. And if I saw me represented, it was very over-sexualized. But we have kids, we have businesses, we have dreams. I mean, I brought together a nation of women that, you know, just like DJ Rockabye, who's like DJ, photographer, and IT specialist.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are so multi-layered, and I needed to bring all that together. So yes, Lesbians of Color is one of the things I do.
Yeah. All right. Your first Pride parade that you ever went to, how did it make you feel?
So I actually went to Black Pride in Atlanta. And let me tell you, I just had never seen so many lesbians in one place and out. And so I was like, I want to date everybody. So that's what it made me feel.
A sense of overwhelming freedom. All right. And Phasia, for you?
I would just say I just love seeing all of the rainbows, seeing everyone just being themselves and embracing who they truly are. And I loved being a part of that and seeing people from all ages and all walks of life.
Yeah, and when you say that, it's not just the gay community that's out celebrating. You have a lot of straight people
right.
who are out
celebrating.
Look, I know where to find a good party. Anyway, but everybody's welcome. The key is everybody's welcome,
Everybody
right?
is welcome. You'll be amazed at how many straight women come to LOC parties because they're like, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Like, you're right, it is.
All right, the 44th Annual Houston Pride Festival and Parade took a 2-year break, as many things did because of COVID, but back again, a mission that part of it's new and part of it's tweaked.
Yes, back again, downtown, Saturday, June 25th. We will be, back. Parade, festival is back. And yes, it's been tweaked because we are more than just June. We're more than just 1 month. We are all year round, so we rebranded into Pride 365. And that's where we get in the community and we engage more local groups all year round.
Yeah, 6 grand marshals, and it's really Houston Pride Month, Phasia. Lots of things that'll be happening within the month, but as you mentioned, all year round as well.
Yes, we have a ton of events. June 5th, we will be having the Pride Market at Carbach Brewery. On June 11th, we'll be having a new event, Rock the Cognac, and then
that'll be Cognac.
Yeah, Bell Station. At Bell Station, Nyack Cognac will be featured. So it's a new event for us.
Yeah, just a number of things happening. And then, as you mentioned, how outreach is so important. I didn't really understand that as much as when I met a group from Hatch. And I realized that there were kids who had come out to their parents and said, this is who I am, who ended up homeless because the parents said, well, get out, right? So there's all kinds of programs that are taking place within our community just to help people get through to that next step of realizing you're okay. Nobody else gets to define you but you. Your definition comes from the inside out, not the outside in. Well, ladies, thank you very much for joining us today.